Hello and good day. This is Dr. Peter again with a weekly outlook. These days we saw the American president's farewell visit to Kiev, the Russian president's address to the nation, and China's active entry into the Russia-Ukraine conflict by now, supplying weapons to Russia for it. Meanwhile, the US debt increased by $5.3 billion, mind you, per day. I have already spoken several times about the fact that this is a basic problem of all war interests. Unfortunately, the German government is not sovereign, which is why the German Chancellor, against his innermost convictions, has to lead his own people into ruin during his term in office. His deplorable situation always reminds me of the North American natives who were to be driven into slavery by the English and Spanish conquerors, but failed. The North American natives quickly made it clear to the invaders that faced with a choice between slavery or pain, torture and death, they would rather take the pain. Therefore, they had to import slaves from Africa who, faced with the same choice, choose a life of slavery rather than pain. This is surely a matter of character. History and the present shows us that once you give power over people and states to tyrants, invaders, occupiers or other power-driven groups of conquerors, they never give it up again voluntarily. The colonies are plundered without remorse until complete and total destruction. It is better to show backbone and resist such processes right from the beginning. For Germany, this realization comes too late, but those who share this experience should teach further generations how to do it better. For the USA, however, it does not end well because it has rested too long on its only export, the US dollar. It was too easy to buy up half the world with it and settle the world into debt. That is why the collapse of the US economy is now following, and quite rightly so. But this is not the end of the world, it's only the end of a cycle. Nothing lasts forever. Everything comes, stays for a while and goes. Everything is normal. You just have to remind yourself every now and then to look at things with a little more humility and groundedness. My clients ask me more and more often how I deal with the collapse of the markets and how I plan to maneuver cruises through the heavy seas. I always say that there is nothing better than a turbulent market, as I make the most of the profits out of it. Let's not forget, we make our money through price differences, through volatility. Say more, say better. I have never cared about bullish or bearish market. What matters most is that they move. Croesus is prepared. Prepare yourself too. No one in politics has any interest in a good outcome of this ongoing story. The presidents and chancellors who manage all our lives are all just puppets of the military-industrial complex. People who are never anywhere to be seen and never get their fingers dirty. Others are supposed to die and do the dirty work. And the misery of this earth is not the few sick decision makers who call out wars and pandemics, but those who do their order for money and medals. Let's stay in good shape and adapt to circumstances as best we can. Visit our website, become part of the Croesus family. I look forward to seeing you. Yours sincerely, Dr. Peter Reinhardt.